evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for some MVC basketball coverage. The Lowell Red Raiders in town to face off against your Lancers here tonight as the Lancers win the opening tip-off. The Lancers coming into the game with a record of 17-1. They are ranked number 1 in the state of Massachusetts, as I'm sure you know by now. The MIAA Power Rankings, again, have had them at number 1 throughout most of this regular season. As Reyes getting to the basket, he gets 2 here in the early going. Meanwhile, Lowell, Beltrez Diaz with the pass up ahead, and Juan Beltrez Diaz turns it over on the first possession of the game for Lowell. The Red Raiders not too shabby here in the MVC in the 2022-23 season. Number 16 in the state, that's in the Division I rankings. The MIAA Power Rankings, of course, which everyone has had their eyes on so far this season since these new power rankings were introduced a year ago. As Canary gets into the lane, gets an easy 2. Nice penetration there by Marius Canary, slashing through the paint as Lowell turns it over on their second possession. Gets it back though, left down, and the right-handed floater is good for Powell Aparicio. 4-2 here. The Lancers on top. They get it into Toby. Toby, the big man, has become a nice passer this year. Canary takes the 3 off the front rim. Deflected out of bounds by Lowell, going for the rebound, and it will remain Lancer basketball. So the Red Raiders coming in with an 8-6 record here into tonight's game. Canary looking inside, gets it to Toby. A little hook shot action from Isaiah. Looking like Hakeem the Dream down in the paint. Toby with the little hook move as barreling through the paint goes Javian Carmel. Carmel, his momentum takes him down to the court. He looks to be all right. He gets back up on his feet. The foul is going to go up against Lawrence here. The foul is going to go on Grunon. Lowell with the swing pass over to Carmel. Nice pass down low. Powell Aparicio couldn't get it to go, and here come the Lancers up 6-2. Reyes, nice move, and he gets it to go off the glass. That's a tough angle for Reyes. Toby swats away at it, can't get the block, but the layup was no good. Fast pace so far here in the first quarter. Reyes swings it around. Reyes, now it's inside to Toby, gets it to go. Toby draws the foul. He's going to be at the stripe with a chance for 3. 5:48 to play here in the first. The Lancers on a 10-2 run here to start things off, and Lowell will have to call timeout to stop the momentum as Toby takes it into the paint, gets the layup, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play here after this timeout called by Lowell. Once again, folks, thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We want to thank our LPS Media crew for making tonight's broadcast possible. Mr. Luis Lopez, our fearless leader, our producer and editor, also throughout the season. Suzanne Fernandez has done a great job interviewing some of the Lancer players, filming, producing, taking wonderful photographs, as well as our student crew, Eli and Steven, who have done a great job to capture all of this action. So the entire LPS media crew responsible for the great footage and the great coverage for all of the Lancer fans out there. Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41, of course, on YouTube. You can check out all of the action from this season, last season as well. Toby can't convert on the three-point play. We do have a whistle on the rebound attempt. And Castillo is called for the foul, loose ball foul. Lowell inbounds, and we do have a whistle right after the inbounds pass here with 5:46 to play in the quarter. Castillo picks up his first personal. That's the second on the team. Once again, the score 10-2, Lancers lead. Here's Kamau now into the corner. The shot is good. Javian Carmel with the corner tray knocks it down. Now here's Castillo with the pass to Toby. Toby, one dribble to the rack, and what a move by Toby. Just making it look so easy in the paint. One dribble, straight up with it. Off the window and good. As we have a whistle here with 5:12 to play in the first. Referee talking things over with the scorer's table. Looks like we're set to go here now. First quarter action resumes. Lancers leading by 7 over Lowell. Tough job for the Red Raiders here tonight, trying to hang with the Lancers, who are on an absolute roll. Out of bounds, Lancer ball. Lancers again 17-1 coming into tonight's game. They're on a 6-game winning streak. The last victory was against North Andover, a 62-57 win for the Lancers. You absolutely have to go back and check that game out if you have not seen it yet. Nice move, a little turnaround jumper is no good though from Powell Aparicio. Lancers turn it over, and here's Powell Aparicio getting to the rim. Can't get it to go though. Rebound still loose. Lowell has the offensive board. Here's Carmel, guarded by Canary. Carmel trying to hand it off, but good defense there from Reyes. Carmel kicks it. Little fake, little floater. It's no good. The three ball is off the mark from Powell Aparicio. Out of bounds, last touched by LHS. That's Lawrence. So the Red Raiders will inbound. 2 LHS squads tonight, so we'll try not to confuse you with that acronym. Inbounded. Carmel. Little spin move. Fade away. It looked pretty, but the shot came up short. Here's Ocasio. Lost it. Beltrez Diaz in transition. Gets it to the basket, and he converts. Juan Beltrez Diaz, the 5'10 guard, knocks down the layup, and a whistle on the other end of the floor here with 3:51 left in the first. 12-7 our score. The Lancers get it into Ocasio. Three ball is good, and the Lancers open up their first quarter lead to 8. Lancers bring in the press. Can Lowell handle it? They can't quite handle it, so they're going to have to call timeout to talk things over with 3:28 to play here in the first quarter. Folks, once again, thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. MVC action here from the field house this evening. Number 16 in the state, Lowell High, in the red uniforms with the white trim. They're 8-6 on the year, going up against your Lancers 17-1, number 1 in the state of Massachusetts. It's a pleasure and a privilege to bring you tonight's coverage of this MVC matchup. And so the Red Raiders having trouble with the Lancer press. That's one of the more interesting things that we've covered so far this year, is how opposing teams handle the Lancer press. And so first and foremost, the Red Raiders want to call timeout. That's the second timeout that they've called here in this first quarter to talk things over and try to figure out how to get the ball up the floor. They do so successfully, but the pass underneath was no good. Goes out of bounds over the baseline. And here come the Lancers back up the other way with 3:14 to play in the first. 15-7 your score here. Here's a pass inside. Perez can't get it to go. Naz Perez retreats back on defense with the rest of the Lancers. Beltras Diaz with a handoff pass to Powell Aparicio. Perez guarding, gets picked off. Now Luciano guarding, and Luciano will be called for the foul. Obi's going to pick up his first here. Third on the team here in the first half. 2:47 to play here in the first. Lawrence High with the lead here in the early going. Getting ready to inbound. This is Beltras Diaz. He gets it in. Powell Aparicio is guarded by Obi Luciano. Obi with some tough D. No foul, but it does go out of bounds, deflected out by Luciano. Luciano guarding once again. This is on Powell Aparicio. Into the paint, and what a rejection by Perez! Naz Perez blocks Powell Aparicio into the shadow realm. What a rejection. Lowell retains possession. Long three comes up short. That was partially blocked for sure, as Javian Carmel throwing up the desperation Hail Mary from way downtown. Couldn't get it to go. And Lowell turns it over on a shot clock violation. Here's Ocasio. Ocasio turns it over. Lowell in transition here. Three ball is good from Xavier Rivera. Number 43 in red. Keeping it close here in the first quarter. 15-10 the score. 1:50 to play. Ocasio trying to get to the rim. Comes up empty. Stolen by Rosario. Wide open. Luciano under the basket. That's a great pass and great vision by Ocasio to find Obi underneath the net. Lancers get a turnover. Rosario with a nice pass. Perez gets it to go. And he's getting to the line with a chance for three. Great passing underneath the basket for the Lancers. It results in a bucket for Perez. He draws the foul, and he's at the stripe with a chance to make it a 10-point game.
Lawrence the line, shooting one. Into the game for Lawrence, Felix Rosario.
So here's Naz at the line trying to convert the three-point play. Can't do it, and Lowell gets the board here, down by 9. Ball's on the floor. Here come the Lancers. It's a kick ball, though.
Violation. Lowell maintains.
Obi was off to the races along with Perez, but a kickball violation will give the ball back to Lowell here with 1:21 to play in the first. This will be Carmel inbounding to Powell Aparicio. Kamau with the pass, throws it into the stands. It was off the mark, intended for Powell Aparicio. 1:12 to play in the quarter. Silverio with the pass over to the far side. Sebastian gets it back, pops it, can't get it to go. Here comes Lowell, under a minute to play in the quarter. That one was blocked. Nice job there by Santana to partially reject that one at the rim. 53.9 to go here in the quarter. Lancer ball.
Cesar Powell Aparicio. Fourth team foul for Lowell.
Silverio receives the inbound pass, and the Lancers turn it over on the pass by Rosario. All the way to the rim, back rim. Loose ball, Lowell controls. 40 seconds to play here in the quarter. Foul called. This is going to be a defensive foul. The Lancers are called for it. It's Silverio who gets called, his first personal, fourth on the team. Sebastian Silverio joined us in the post-game coverage from Friday night's game against North Andover. Please check that out if you haven't yet. Sebastian Silverio and Jonathan Ocasio both joining me after the game to talk about a very exciting comeback win. And the Lancers defeated the Scarlet Knights. Lowell with under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. The interior defense has been fantastic. Breakaway for Perez! And Naz Perez gets two. Flying high into the night sky. Throws it down with 16 seconds to go in the quarter. That opens up an 11-point lead for the Lancers. Lowell just trying to keep it close here in the first, but the Lancers already starting to pull away. That fast break puts the Lancers up by 11. Here we go, 16 seconds to go. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Lawrence, but whistles come in. We're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Lions maintains possession.
Here's the inbounds pass. Powell Aparicio puts it down with the left hand. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. 5 seconds now. Powell Aparicio to the corner. The three ball is good. Just before the buzzer, Xavier Rivera keeping Lowell in the game here. And that's going to do it for the first quarter as Xavier Rivera knocks down the three from the near side corner to make it 21-13 after 8 minutes of play. Once again, folks, thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. This MVC coverage will be broadcasted on Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. As always, you can check us out on YouTube. All you have to do is search up Lawrence Public Schools, and the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel has all of the basketball action from this season. As we mentioned earlier, the LHS boys basketball game against North Andover from Friday night. That is must-watch content if you're a fan of this team. Also, the Lancers took on Boston College High School On a Sunday afternoon in January, another big win for the Lancers on this winning streak. You want to check that one out as well. 467 views on that video already, so don't miss out on any device. Just pull up the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Back to the action we go. Second quarter now underway. Lancer basketball, 21-13 is the score. Here's Reyes to Castillo. The Lancers get their starting five back into the game. This is Reyes with the pass to Grunon. Now Toby inside, puts it down, puts it up. Couldn't dunk it home, and Lowell in transition to the rack, no good. Defensive rebound for Lawrence. Here come the Lancers in transition. Castillo under the hoop, retreats, sends it back out to Canary, and here's Marius. Reyes to Castillo, inside to Toby, puts it down, and he took a step with it. Lowell will take over here after the travel by Toby. Lowell down by 8 here in the second quarter. 7 minutes to go until halftime. Out of bounds, last touch by Canary over on the far side. Toby deflects it out of bounds right in front of the Lancer bench. It'll still be Lowell ball here. 6:57 to play in the second. Red Raiders do get it in. This is Kamau. Kamau is guarded by Marius Canary. Kamau gets it back over here on the near side. Kamau, right hand dribble, Kamau. And it's a turnover, shot clock violation. The Red Raiders didn't have their eyes on the shot clock there, as Kamau was trying to set up a far side three ball, and Lawrence High takes over. Again, the score 21-13 here in the second. Reyes gets it over the timeline. Reyes double teams now. Castillo with the left-handed drive. What a move, but he can't finish. Toby the board, and the putback is good. Isaiah Toby makes it 23-13. It's a 10-point lead for the Lancers here in the second. Lowell beats the press. Powell Aparicio with the long pass to the near side. The three is no good for Kermil. Lowell turns it over. No, that's going to be an offensive foul, which will go down in the scorebook as a turnover for the Red Raiders, as Xavier Rivera gets his first personal. Nice little J from Canary, showing the mid-range game here in the first half. Lancer press results in a foul.
Second personal foul on Ryan Duran. 15 foul for Lawrence.
And so it's going to be Grunon who picks up his second, fifth on the team here in the first half. 5:36 remaining in the first half. Lancer trap working here. Pass was a little off the mark, but it's recovered by Powell Aparicio. Now Toby has the steal, swiped right back by Rivera, and all alone under the bucket is Kermil, who gets an easy two. Lancers get a couple subs into the game. Ocasio is one of them. Grunon heads to the bench. Toby heads to the bench. 5:15 to go until halftime. Here's Reyes. Now Castillo. Castillo with the bounce pass. Reyes here on the near side. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Reyes pulls up. Comes up short. The rebound, no good. Canary with the putback. Nice bucket there by Marius on the putback, and he does get fouled on the way up, so Marius will be at the line. Alfred Vasquez picks up his first personal. Canary shooting one here from the stripe. The score 27-15. Lancers on top. Marius can't make the free throw. 27-15. Here comes Lowell. Kermil too strong off the glass. Canary the rebound. Fast break. Nice little move. And Canary is tied up on the way in. Good defense there by Alfred Vasquez, number 5 in the red uniform. So after the tie-up caused by Vasquez, it's going to be Red Raiders ball. That one is tipped out by Lawrence. Good defense there by the Lancers. Long pass intended for Powell Aparicio. Pass had a little too much mustard on it. Four and a half minutes to go here in the half. Canary gets trapped in the corner, finds Reyes. Reyes looking inside. Travel underneath. Lawrence High turns this one over. 12-point game. The Lancers on top of the Red Raiders here. Lowell working their way up the court. Mid-range J is no good. Defensive board for the home team. It's Ocasio in transition looking for Reyes. It's tipped back to Ocasio. Jonathan puts it down, hands it off to Canary. Canary pulls up from the foul line. That jumper is no good. In transition, here come the Raiders. A 3-ball from the far side, rims out. Now the Lancers on a fast break of their own. Little floater is no good from Reyes, and the layup is good here from the near side. Danny Reyes gets it to go. Lowell trying to get 2 right back. Layup is no good, but a whistle. A loose ball foul coming up.
First personal foul on Jonathan Ocasio. 6-15 foul for Lawrence.
Ocasio is called for the loose ball foul, battling for the rebound with Powell Aparicio. First free throw rims out. Lancers bring in some reinforcements here. Silverio back into the game, along with Perez. Luciano with the pass up ahead to Perez. And Perez draws the foul. Good job getting to the rim. And Perez will have a couple of free throws here with 3:21 to play in the second quarter.
17 foul for Lowell. Lawrence at the line shooting 2.
So Lowell hanging in there. 29-16 the score, make it 30-16 here as this first half has elapsed. The Lancers now have their largest lead of the game. It is a 14-point lead. The Red Raiders trying to hang with the top team in the state. The Lawrence starting to pull away here. The second free throw rims out, but the Lancers get the offensive board. Perez has it. Silverio near side, and now back to Ocasio. Ocasio wipes off the kicks. Switches back to the right hand. Gets the pick from Rosario. 3 minutes to go in the second. Perez. Nice pass to Silverio, who's open. Can't knock it down. Ball is loose. Ocasio with the steal. Luciano has it rejected, but he gets fouled. Rivera with the block, but he's called for the foul. Lancers will be at the line with a chance to extend the lead. Luciano went up strong with it. Rivera with the block, but on the way up, he fouled Luciano, who misses the first of 2 from the line. (30-16) the score. Make it 31 now with 2:47 to go here in the second quarter. Luciano defending the inbounds pass here. Lowell again trying to break the press. They've had varying degrees of success so far this evening trying to do it. Here's the bounce pass and a nice block by Perez. Lowell trying to cycle it around. Almost stolen there by Obi Luciano, but he's called for the foul. It was Alfred Vasquez with possession. Luciano is going to be called for his second foul. And the Red Raiders are into the bonus now. 1-1 coming up. For the guard, Alfred Vasquez, number 5 for the Raiders. Trying to keep Lowell close. Free throw bricks out. Here comes Perez with momentum. The left-handed layup is good. Lowell with the quick, long pass, but Perez comes down with the rebound. Here's Rosario in transition. Nice move, but comes up short. Rebound still loose, and a loose ball foul will be called. 33-16, Lancers lead, 2:06 remaining in the second.
Third personal foul on Obi Luciano.
Luciano gets called for it. He suddenly has 3, and he'll come to the bench. Red Raiders in the bonus here with 2:06 left in the half. Carmel at the line. First free throw is good, so he's earned another one. 33-17. Lead is 16 for the Lancers at the moment. And make it 15 after both free throws are good. Now Ocasio and the Lancers trying to put together a run before the half. Here's Ocasio slashing through the paint, and Jonathan gets 2. 35-18. That's a nice layup by Ocasio. Traveling violation against Jason Kamau. 1:47 to go until halftime. 35-18. Possession by possession, the Lancers methodically extending the lead as the first half comes close to its conclusion. Ocasio, left-handed dribble into the corner. Now Rosario, now Perez. Ocasio gets it back. Right-handed dribble into the paint, puts it up. Tough angle shot. And Ocasio with another big layup. Foul on Lawrence here. Jonathan Ocasio has shown a great ability to get to the cup through traffic. If you go back and watch Friday night's game against North Andover, with about 2 minutes to go, Ocasio with an unbelievably clutch layup, a left-handed layup, through the traffic, through the trees, in the paint, a huge bucket in that game. And Ocasio, the last 2 buckets for the Lancers, just Jonathan Ocasio doing whatever he wants in the paint. Excellent ball handling skills and a good finishing ability around the rim. This one is stripped by Lowell, I beg your pardon, all the way to the bucket. That's going to be a foul against Lawrence High. Free throws coming up for Lowell. 1:02 to go in the second.
Second personal foul on Felix Rosario. 10th team foul for Lawrence.
Felix Rosario is called for the foul. That's his second personal. First free throw good from Kamau. 62 seconds to play here in the quarter. Lancers get a couple of starters back in. Canary back into the game. Toby back into the game as well. Kamau can't get the second free throw to go. Ball is tipped by Canary, and Lowell retains possession. Kamau can't get it to go, comes up short, front rims it, and Toby is fouled after the defensive rebound. Lancers in the bonus now as well, and Toby will get to the line after he's fouled following the rebound.
Third personal foul on Jason Kumayu. Ninth team foul for Lowell. Lawrence on the line shooting 1-1.
Toby hits the front half of the 1-1. (38-19) is the score. And now we have a 20-point game. The Lancers have their largest lead of the game. They get a turnover. Grunon into Castillo. Reyes can't get it to go. Rebound to Toby. He's blocked from behind. Nice shot blocking from Lowell High. 33 seconds to go here until halftime. Blocked by Toby. What a rejection underneath. Castillo for 3. Can't get it to go, and here comes Lowell up the other way. Under 20 seconds to go here in the second. Seven seconds to go. The long 3 is good for Lowell. 5 seconds to go. Halftime in 2 seconds. Reyes for 3. No good. He comes up just short. The first half comes to an end here from Lawrence. The score 39 for Lawrence, 22 for Lowell. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media for this MVC varsity basketball coverage. We're going to take a short halftime break, folks. We'll be right back with the third quarter.
Si los amas como para reaprender ecuaciones, para poder enseñárselas, entonces los amas como para visitar NHTSA.gov/protegidos y comprobar que van correctamente abrochados en el asiento trasero del auto. Si los amas como para manejar una hora y alentarnos en la lluvia aunque vayan perdiendo 11-0, entonces los amas como para visitar NHTSA.gov/protegidos y comprobar que van correctamente abrochados en el asiento trasero del auto.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It's time for the second half here from the field house at Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. The score at halftime: your Lancers leading the Lowell Red Raiders by the score of 39-22. Once again, It's the #1 team in the state. What a privilege it is. What an honor it is to bring you coverage of the top team in the Commonwealth, your Lawrence High School Lancers. Meanwhile, Lowell, not too shabby this season. They are ranked number 16 in the state, coming in with a record of 8-6. Coming into tonight's game with the goal of just keeping it close. If they can hang around till the end, you never know. One run could get them the surprise road victory. But Lawrence High has done a good job extending their lead throughout that first half. Lawrence High with the steal right away. Canary trying to make the extra pass down to Castillo, but it's stolen by Lowell. Earlier this season in a game against Boston College High, we saw in the first moment of the second half, Lancers getting a steal and a dunk in the first seconds of the third quarter. Almost saw that happen again. 39-24 here, 7:35 to play in the third. Second half just underway from Lawrence. Here's Reyes running the point for the Lancers, gets it into Toby. Toby puts it down, spin move, and lost the handle. Now manages to get the pass out. It's Grunon who pulls up, knocks it down from the far side. Ryan Grunon with the triple to make it 42-24. Lowell trying to answer back, mid-range J off the mark, the rebound, and the putback attempt from Rivera is no good. Here come the Lancers in transition. It's Castillo, has the pass blocked. Toby kicks it to Canary. The three ball is off the mark. Now Castillo. Inside to Isaiah. What a move by Toby. About a step in from the free throw line. The big man showed the hook off in the first quarter. Similar move here. Showing a little bit of range, Isaiah Toby. Here's Lowell, down by 19, and the Lancers get a turnover. Grunon puts it up, comes up short. Second chance is good, and Lowell has to call timeout. Less than 2 minutes into the third quarter, the Lancers on a run, a 21-point lead. It's their largest lead of the game. And your Lawrence High School Lancers off to the races here in the second half. Looking at the schedule ahead for Lawrence High after tonight's game against Lowell. Lancers in action next, a rare Thursday night tilt against Drake-It. That'll be Thursday, February the 9th. Lawrence High hosting the Middies. And then the game that everyone's got circled on their calendars. Maybe not a circle, but a beautiful pink heart around Tuesday, February 14th, the Valentine's Day matchup between Central Catholic and Lawrence right here at Lawrence High School. What a matchup that will be. Central Catholic has been ranked as high as number 2 in the state. Right now, they are at number 3. Just behind Catholic Memorial and, of course, Lawrence High School. So that is the game to look forward to. The Lancers have defeated Central twice this season, once at a neutral site. What a block! Toby, another rejection. Lowell maintains possession after Toby swats that one out of the air and over the baseline. 6:16 to play here in the third. Foul on the inbounds pass.
Third personal foul on Ryan Durant. First team foul for Ryan to the second half.
Grunon picks up the foul, his third personal, first on the team here in the second half. It's Rivera with the near side J. No good. Canary gets the board. And here's Marius crossing the timeline. Marius with momentum to the rack. No good, but he does draw the foul. Don't let this kid pick up steam in the paint. He will make you pay. Marius Canary drawing the foul with plenty of momentum. Going to the cup. Finds himself at the line. Misses the first of two as Rivera, the 6'4" forward for Lowell, picks up his third personal. Lancers lead by 21 and make it 22 after Canary makes the second free throw. Juan Beltras Diaz dribbles it off his foot. Turnover for Lowell, and the Lancers take over. 5:56 left here in the third. It's Reyes. Reyes gets it back. Inside to Toby, puts it down, two dribbles, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound loose, tipped. Castillo with it. Castillo, what a move in traffic! Braylon Castillo using ways to get his way around the traffic, and Toby on the other end with a block. But he's called for the foul. And here with 5:23 left in the third, Toby picks up his first. Isaiah Toby has played some great defense throughout this season, and he's almost never been in foul trouble, so give him a lot of credit for getting clean blocks and playing clean defense. He knows how important he is to this team. He has not found himself in foul trouble much throughout this year. It's a big improvement between last year and this year. At the rim, the layup is good for Grunon. Nice long pass that Grunon is able to haul in. He converts, he makes it 50-24. The Lancers in the driver's seat now. Lawrence High with a turnover, it's Castillo. Castillo has it poked away, but Jason Kamau is called for the foul.
Fourth personal foul on Jason Kamau. Second team foul for Lowell in the second half.
Reyes gets it into Canary. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Marius into the paint, off the glass, gets his own rebound. Marius is fouled on the way back up.
Second personal foul on Eric. Third team foul for Lowell in the second half.
Lowell doesn't have a ton of size at the forward position, especially with Xavier Rivera out of the game. So Marius Canary able to go to work down in the paint and get himself back to the line. Misses the first free throw though. 4:49 left in the third. Second free throw is good from Marius. It's 51-24. Lowell trying to get their way through the press. It's off the foot of Canary. Lowell retains. Beltras Diaz gets it into Paolo Aparicio. Stolen by Castillo, but he goes out of bounds. Lowell ball. Beltras Diaz again to inbound. Almost stolen there by Reyes as it was tipped into the backcourt. Here's the three from the near side. It's no good. Long pass up ahead to Grunon. Gets an easy two. Grunon with a nice finish at the cup. Thrown away near side. Lancers get a free possession here, and Lowell wants to call timeout. here with 4:17 to go in the third. This one is slipping away from the Red Raiders. It's 53-24 here in the third. So the Red Raiders have a home game coming up. That's going to be Friday night, February 10th. The Haverhill Hillies in town to face the Red Raiders. After that, Lowell does play on Valentine's Day as well. Tuesday night, they will travel to Andover to take on the Golden Warriors. And Friday night, the 17th of February, Lowell will travel to North Andover High. Couple of tough games coming up, especially against the two Andovers. Andover at 11 in the state, North Andover at number 8 in the state. The top 20 just littered with MVC teams. Lawrence, Central Catholic, North Andover, Andover, of course, Methuen in at 22, Haverhill down at 30. Just goes to show you the strength of this Merrimack Valley Conference. Arguably the top conference in the state here for boys basketball. Here's Reyes putting it down, turning around, getting to the rack. Whistle on the play. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Lowell ball. (53-24). Powell Aparicio gets it over the timeline, stolen by Lawrence. Here's the pass up ahead. Canary has it partially blocked. Canary, the second chance opportunity, makes the layup to make it 55-24. Mid-range shot comes up short. Here come the Lancers. Fast break opportunity. Toby puts it down. Toby trying to jam it home, but he gets fouled on the way up. Toby almost just rocked the rim here in the third quarter. 3:25 to play in the third quarter. But Isaiah's going to the line.
Into the game for Lawrence, Jonathan Ocasio.
Toby makes the first. Ocasio back into the game, as well as Luciano Perez and Felix Rosario.
Into the game for Lawrence,
Toby knocks down the second. He'll head to the bench, and Sebastian Silverio back into the game. Lowell gets it over the timeline. Nice little floater, but it comes up short from Kermeal. Kermeal draws the whistle, and he'll stand at the stripe for two.
Third team foul for Lawrence in the second.
And that's after the foul by Rosario. That's Felix Rosario, by the way. Joandy Rosario on the bench for the moment. (57-24) here with 3:14 to play in quarter number 3. It's been all Lancers here tonight. Little tight in the first half, especially the first quarter, but as the game has progressed, it's been all Lancers. Long pass up ahead intended for Silverio, but it goes out of bounds. .308 left in the third. Beltrez Diaz gets ready to inbound. Powell Aparicio almost stolen there by Rosario, but Lowell recovers. Lancer defense just turning up the heat here in the second half, and that's an offensive foul. No basket on the play. The bucket will not count. Powell Aparicio picks up his third. Head coach Moose Moore calling the play. He yells Miami, and let's see what it looks like. Swung around to Silverio. Comes up short on the three. Lowell rebound. Foul on the ensuing possession. It's Perez who picks up the foul. Number 5 in white. That's his first. Fourth on the team here in the second half. Powell Aparicio, the little spin move, and the mid-range jumper is good. It's a nice move by Powell Aparicio. .220 to go here in the third. Lancer ball, it's Ocasio. Hands it off to Perez, looking for Luciano. Here's Obi. Obi looking to pass. Back to Perez. Now Ocasio, 12 on the shot clock. Inside to Perez. Gets it to go. What a pass inside. Ocasio finding Perez, cutting to the rim for an easy layup. That's great offense. Out of bounds, near side. Juan Beltrez Diaz had his foot on the line. Lancers take over here. 59-26. And here's Ocasio. 1:35 left in the third. It's been all Lancers in this game-deciding third quarter. Perez to the rack. No good. Here comes Lowell in transition. Kermil to the rim. No good. Out of bounds. Lancer basketball. 1:18 left in the quarter. Here's Ocasio. Leaving it for Perez. Now to Luciano. Lancers second team swinging it around. Ocasio with the long three off the mark, and here come the Red Raiders trying to sustain some offense here to at least make this one a respectable score. Kermil comes up short on the three. Now Ocasio to the near side. Rosario, left-handed drive. Kicked out to Obi. Lowell with the board. Good defense stolen by Jonathan. Into Perez. Gets the layup, and he's getting to the line with a chance for three. Again, what a connection there by these two players. Ocasio once again with a great pass inside to Naz Perez, who makes the layup, draws the foul, gets himself to the line with a chance for a three-point play here late in the third quarter. Perez with a three the old-fashioned way, makes it 62-26, as it has been all Lancers here in this third quarter. Not even close as we get ready for the fourth. Nice layup there by Juan Beltrez Diaz. Draws the foul on the way up, knocks down the layup, and he will be at the line, shooting one with a chance for a three-point play of his own.
team foul for Lawrence.
Rosario picks up the foul. 4th on him, so that's going to bring Santana into the game. Three-point play is good. Juan Beltrez Diaz. Here's Silverio hustling to the rack, and he gets 2. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Tipped out. 3.1 now left on the clock here in the third. Nice hustle there from Silverio. Going coast to coast to get a nice easy transition layup. 3 seconds to go here in the quarter. Stolen, Ocasio at the buzzer! Oh, he came close. Ocasio with the steal with about 2 seconds left. He did get it up in time, but the 3 ball was no good. We go to the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Here from Lawrence, the home team with a commanding lead. Lancers 64, Red Raiders 29. Lancers started the season off on an 11-game winning streak. They defeated Cambridge Ridge and Latin, Tewksbury, Brockton, St. John, Central Catholic, Beverly, Methuen, North Andover, Haverhill, Beverly again, and Lowell. Not an easy schedule for the Lancers to go 11-0. On the road, Sunday, January 15th, the Lancers lost to Worcester North, a heartbreaking 57-54 defeat. And since then, the Lancers have won 6 in a row. They defeated Andover, Central Catholic, Billerica, Boston College High, Chelmsford, and North Andover. Couple of really exciting games mixed in there on this second winning streak of the year. The road victory against Central Catholic, just an epic matchup. Tension throughout that entire game in a jam-packed gym at Central. That was just an incredible viewing experience for all of the fans. An amazing Friday night at Central. And also here at home, the North Andover game on Friday night, a 62-57 win for the Lancers. That was an epic comeback. The Lancers were down by 9 and came back thanks to 2 enormous plays. A Jonathan Ocasio slashing layup and a Ryan Grunon corner 3 that put the Lancers up for good. Just an epic game, so much fun here on a chilly Friday night. If you recall, that was February the 3rd. Temperatures below 0 here in Lawrence. Here's the fast break, Naz Perez. Now Rosario cleans up the garbage and tosses it out. Nice job cleaning up the glass by Rosario. An easy bucket for him, 66-29 here in the 4th. And that pass is off the mark, out of bounds. Lancers have it back. So the Lancers looking for their 7th win in a row. 7:01 to play here in the game. 4th quarter action from Lawrence in this 4th quarter, which has basically just boiled down to a formality. Lancers well in control here on this Tuesday night. Ocasio slash into the rim, tough angle shot. Santana the rebound, he gets it to go. Nice job on the offensive glass. Perez bringing the pressure. Lowell needs points if they need them fast. That's not going to help. The air ball from downtown. And now the Lancers have a steal. The Lancers just want it more right now. Perez with a little Euro step to the cup. And he draws the whistle on the way up.
Third personal foul on Alfred Vasquez. 17 foul for Lowell.
Perez, a really great performance here off the bench. As the Lancers in the second half have been simply dominant. Nas makes the first. Scoreboard getting a little bit lopsided here in the fourth. 69-29 is the score now as Perez makes them both. Now 70-29 your score. Here's Lowell at 29 points on the game so far. Nice little drive to the rim, too hard off the glass. Santana gets the board, long pass up ahead. Joendi Rosario, nice layup by Joendi. Not an easy shot from Rosario, going up with the right hand at a tough angle, opening up the bank. Here's Perez and Rosario guarding Kamau, and it's stolen by Lawrence High. Nice easy layup by Ocasio, finishing with the left hand after a midcourt steal. 74-29. 5:15 left in the game. Pass inside, nice little alley for Xavier Rivera.
Second personal foul on Jonathan Ocasio. 17 foul.
Ocasio with the foul. And that puts Rivera at the line with a chance for three. That's some nice offense here from Lowell. Little alley-oop action. Rivera with the nice finish. Three-point play for Lowell. Ocasio off balance into the lane. Gonzalez can't get it to go. Santana puts it up and he'll get himself to the line. Santana earns 2 from the line here. Under 5 minutes to play in the fourth. First free throw good. Santana, money from the line. .450 left in the game, 76-32 after Santana converts from the stripe. Into the paint, and a foul called.
First personal foul on Francisco Santana. 8th team foul for Lions. Low at the line, shooting.
Santana is called for his first, and that's 8 on the team here in the second half. After tonight's game, as we mentioned earlier, the Lancers will host Drake Thursday night, 9th of February, Central Catholic on Valentine's Day, Andover on the 17th of February, and then the final regular season game will be a road game at Brookline on February the 20th. That's a Monday night game on the road. Joendi Rosario dribbling with the left hand, trying to get into the paint, picks up the dribble. Here's the three from the corner. Ocasio off the mark. Rebound goes to Rivera. Gonzalez guarding over on the far side. Rivera, too strong. Lowell gets it back. Defensive foul coming up against the Lancers. Let's see who it's on here. It is on Gonzalez. First personal for him. 9th on the team. 3:48 remaining here in the game. 76-33 is the score as the Lancers are going to get Luciano back in the game. We'll see if the second team here stays in the game for the remainder or if the starters want one more chance. 3:35 left. Gonzalez with a nice bounce pass into Silverio. What a pass by the big man. And Sebastian with the finish. Nice offense here from the Lancers. Gonzalez gets the steal. Here's Igor to the rack. Igor Gonzalez with the jam. That's gotta feel good for the big man, the freshman getting in on the action. Fans chanting for Igor as Rosario pulls up and can't get it to go. Out of bounds, Lowell ball. .245 left in the game. Lancer fans making some noise after the Igor dunk. Love to see the freshman in the game here. Getting some minutes. Getting the job done. Good defense there by the Lancers. 80-34 is the score. Here's the pass to Sebastian Silverio. Left it for Santana. Stolen by Rosario. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the game. To the bucket, Rosario with a nice move. Santana the rebound. The layup is up and it's good. 82-34 is the score. There's a shot from the corner. It's good as Lowell has 1:41 left on the clock to try and put some points up on the scoreboard. The corner three makes it 82-37 here with 1:35 left in the game. Santana to the rim. What a layup by Santana. Nice move in the paint. And now Lowell trying to answer back here. 1:15 left in the game.
Second personal foul on Francisco Santana. 9th team foul for Lawrence.
Foul is going to be called here on Santana.
Lowell at the line, shooting 2.
So the Red Raiders at the line here with 75 seconds left in the game. In just a moment, the Lancers will improve to 18-1 on the year. Their next game, again, coming up Thursday night against Drake. Lowell will fall to 8-7. And as far as the rankings go, Lowell suffering this blowout loss will probably not benefit in the rankings from such a lopsided loss. Normally, based on the MIAA format, or the formula, I should say, the layup is no good here. 84-38 the score. If a lower ranked team can at least have a close game against a higher ranked team, then the lower ranked team will benefit in the rankings just by keeping it close. So Lowell will likely not get that benefit, so they'll take the loss and will most likely drop in the standings. They had the opportunity tonight to at least keep it close and jump up a few spots, but it wasn't in the cards tonight for the Red Raiders. They hung in there throughout the majority of the first half. It was a double-digit lead at half. But then in the third quarter, it was just all Lancers, and the Lancers did it mostly on the backs of their second team unit. Canary, Toby, Reyes, and the boys, the starting lineup, got a lot of rest tonight. And so it was the second team led by players like Naz Perez, Jonathan Ocasio. They had a great second half. And that's going to do it here from Lawrence High School, folks. The final score from Lawrence, 84-38. A dominant victory for the top team in the Commonwealth. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. The Lancers, tops in the states, improved to 18-1. Thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll see you next time.